Alright, what's happening, fam? How are you guys doing? Good evening, Dan, 993, Craig, Martin, Tyler, Kishore, Yanko, Batman, Erden, Arthur, Redempto, Gavin, Ronak, as always, HPY, Ama, or no, Madi. Hope I'm saying it right. Andre, Yasin, Sean, Adams, Freddy, Zaid, Mauricio, Krishna, Kilo, Kumar, Lizzie, how you guys doing? Did you guys had a great day yesterday? Did you guys crush it? What up? What's up, Sansha? You got crushed? Damn. No breakout the trade as well. Nice, my friend, nice. By the way, guys, we're super close to 3600. We're 12 subs away, so do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. And we can get right into the analysis, because I might be looking at a trade here. At first I was looking for a continuation to the upside here, but then I didn't see the follow through, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take it. Well, I took it around here, but then I closed it when it pulled back. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna trade it, just let it go, not gonna touch it. It looks juicy. What's up, Johnny? Anointed, Lego, how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Morning, Joseph. Yeah, and the reason I want to look for is this 15-minute flip here. Now that it closed below, 1 hour closed below, look at all this rejection from fixed value high. And I might be looking at something maybe like this to the downside. I'm watching the order flow right now. Something like that. And the fixed value high, if you're wondering, it did actually came from a range that Andre has been talking about it for the past couple of days, and it's this one. And even I talked about it like at the beginning of the week. This range right here, you can mark it up for yourself as well. Boom. And you draw your volume profile from the left to the right. Then you get the fixed value high, fixed point of control, and the value low. And you see all this rejection after it closed below. I know it's close to that 12-hour demand, but we have a new supply as well, 8-hour and 12-hour supply. So most likely bearish momentum is starting to happen. And yes, it seems like I got tagged in. Let's see if we can get the continuation. If not, then I will close it. The reason, again, I'm taking this trade is all these rejections, you see. But if it tries to close above, then I know this 1 hour is going to most likely push higher because of the undervaluation that it just came out of it. How's the 4-hour looking? Undervalued. I would love to see these lows being taken out before going higher. That would mean it would tap again to the 12-hour demand, and that 12-hour demand, is at 43.46.6. So we could see a nice momentum to the downside, tap into this 12-hour demand, and then potentially getting rejected from there, especially if it takes out the previous 12-hour low, which is also previous daily low, and then push up. I would actually really like that. So you see, this is basically the previous daily low. Yes, let me mark it out so we know what we are looking at. Previous day low. And that's why after all those rejections, closing below, 1 hour close below, 15-minute close below, good top wick, and then a flip bearish, boom. As you guys know, I usually don't trade too early in the session, but I think this has a really good potential. What's up, Matt? What's up, Ghost? Morning, Summit. Yes, Joseph, but I might close it because if it flips bullish, then most likely 1 hour will push higher and actually makes sense as well. But the rejections looks good, but the 1 hour coming out of the undervaluation, 4 hour is undervalued, so it could definitely push up. And when it catches momentum, man, the 4 hour undervaluation and overvaluations are freaking amazing, man. Look at this. The top dropped here for the past for the next couple hours, and it could happen the same here. I would love to see another tap to that POC. That would be freaking amazing. Make up your mind already. I have made up my mind. So why are you waiting for me to make up my mind? Because you want a signal, my friend? Are you chasing little signals? Are you chasing little trades? Huh? Tell me. Yes, I am in this. I had to, bro. Some people are funny as hell. I'm in. Is that what you wanted to hear? Did you got in your little signal, my friend? Are you happy now? An order flow, it looks quite decent so far, and the reason I say that is, look at this, close below view up, nasty top wick, tapped into that point of control I was looking for, flipping bearish. It could get rejected from this low, basically that 5-minute low here, because there was aggressive buyers over there, so it could get a little bit rejected over there. A little bit of rejection, so that's the key level I'm gonna be looking at in case of a little bit of a reaction. Okay, I guess we're not gonna have any type of reaction, just gonna straight up drop. Wow, that was a good drop. In 1 minute, it's on a fib support. Cool. Appreciate you. Thank you for letting me know. Do you get this order flow chart on trade weight with Lucid? No, it's not Lucid. The prop firm doesn't matter if it's futures, because what's important is trade weight. It's the broker. Yeah, this is the type of reaction I don't want to see. Morning DS, how you doing, my G? I'm running for 8k profits right now and I need to close it. Wow, that's great, my friend. I want to see these lows being taken out if we're actually gonna be more bullish, right, for the rest of the day. I would love to see a swipe of the low, and if it fails, I'm willing to take a long from fixed point of control here. Yeah, this is the type of reaction I don't want to see. So I might close it soon if it doesn't drop more. Okay, I guess it's gonna drop. But how do you get access to the order flow charts? The different brokers provide it. Depends. Like if it's like Ninja Trader, yes, they provide. There's other like order flow platforms as well. Morning tiny trades. What did you miss? Oh, you missed a lot, my friend. I'm already in a trade, so that's why I keep saying be here on freaking time, my friend. I'm already stop loss on break even, so. Yeah, these are the two continuations that I tried to catch here, but then didn't really follow through. So that's why I ended up taking the continuation to the downside. I wouldn't be surprised if it pulls back towards this top here before dropping. But if it actually wants to take out those lows, it's most likely gonna go for it. Got out of the 1-to-1, 1.1 R. That's good, bro. Profit is profit. It could drop, it could pull back, so booking profits are gonna be pretty damn good. Nice drop. What's up, demo? How you doing, my friend? Great to see you back. Tapped you out on 43.52. Oh, damn. Redento says I'm on time. Rio, I got on the trade. Nice, my friend, nice. Making money, my friend. Yeah, I wanna see these buyers getting wrecked here. I do not wanna see this bubble here closing on the wick. That means that buyers most likely will, yeah, something like this. Buyers most likely are trying to take back in control and push the price a little bit higher. What's up, Peter? What's up, Drew? Morning, Kiyotaka. Yes, sir. Early trade. Usually I don't trade early, but today was just calling me out. Yeah, depending on this closure, I might close it as well. Unless this one wants to drop. So, do me a favor. Don't just hover around. Just once and for all, drop. Big drop. That's all I want to see. Keep going. What TP are you looking for? For now, again, I'm looking for those previous day low to be taken out. But if he wants to keep going, why not hold it? But I don't think we're gonna have that much of a push down because of the valuation right now on 1 and 4 hour. Yeah, this isn't what I don't want to see. Okay, now this is what I want to see. No push up, drop a little bit more, close around this low here. I would really love that. Okay, not a bad closure. Not a bad closure, but not the best also. Can I check silver? Sure, I can check silver in a moment. Let me just manage this trade first. Please stop spamming Dilmuro. Please stop spamming. We do not allow spammer here. If you keep spamming, I have to time you out. And I'm gonna use the famous 86,000 second. Yes, I am in a position, bro. Because this is minis, I'm in micro. You don't see this? But I'm also in the CFD as well. So I'm in this trade as well. Morning, Tim. Great to see you back, my friend. Yeah, you missed it, my friend. You keep saying be here on time, my friend. Is it too early to use a candle pull? I don't think in this trade we're gonna need candle pull. I think this is gonna drop in the next couple seconds. Boom. Beautiful drop. Don't worry, Sancha. Don't worry, it's gonna drop. Haha, there you go. Oh, I told you. pips are being 98, it's almost 100 pips actually. Give me a moment, guys. I'm posting something on Telegram right now. There you go. Still holding. Give us that beautiful drop, because I know you want to take out those low, my friend. Let me actually mark it out. Give us one last squeeze to the downside, because I know you want to. What's up, Helder? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you subscribing. Yeah, and the reason I might also manage my trade here and I might close is because we have that fixed point of control of the same range, right? This range that we talked about. So if it bounces from here, which is something I'm expecting actually, we can look for a potential reversal from here. So this could also be a potential buy zone. But in order for me to take a buy here, since we are not that far off, I would love to see that previous day low to be taken out. So it's like 20 pips away. I do want to see that low being swept, something like this. Failure, push to the upside, and then continuation or reversal to the upside, sorry. My boss cut the last leg for the quick scalp. See you next week. Awesome demo. Appreciate you also saying that, Peter. Really appreciate you, my friend. Sunday open on the futures as well. I might have missed it. Let me check on. Spot is a little bit lower. Futures, yes, you are right then. You are right. You are very right. Let me mark out the Sunday open on spot as well, because I think that's very important to have it as well. Sunday open, where is it? Oh la la, look at that, baby. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna trail my stop loss very aggressively. Drop a big double in the chat. I'm still in profit. I might close it though if this one tries to pull back, because this is nasty. Wow. Holy move. You know what? I'm closing. I don't want to risk it. Boom. Done. It could drop more. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I caught my trade. I caught my TP. I'm good. I'm good. So I close around here. So this should be like, where is it? Yeah. 3.5 maybe? No. Yes. So this is actually 2.2 M2 R. Done. How much is this? 140 pips. That was a quick one. That was a quick one. Nice, guys, nice. I feel sorry for the guy that tried to buy here. I hope you close it at this drop down here, my friend. Awesome, Nicholas. Awesome. It's too fast, it's too furious. Yeah, next time don't say I got 40% win rate. I wanna do 0.3 lot if you didn't say it yesterday. Well, and if you lost, you would have lost and you would have been probably crying that you lost. So I have a 40% win rate. Regardless. Well, 40 to 50 on average. Yeah, I could drop more, but I don't care, man. I got my TP. It could bounce from Sunday open. Everything is undervalued. 15 not there, but like 1 hour is undervalued. 4 hour is undervalued. But looking at the 4 hour, the reason I took the short, look at this. 3 consecutive bearish candle on 4 hour, and when this happens, usually you see a good amount of momentum, just like this. Like this long, I took it as well. And this is where I tried to long as well, also here, but it closed doji, so this was a break even at that time. Then boom, and then started to range. But holy drop, man, god damn it. If you're still holding, well done. That's all I'm gonna say, well done. I called it out. Today, people that were here on time, as always, you got rewarded. And if you miss this trade, be here on time next time. If you wanna hold it, that's completely fine. I'm not gonna say how to manage your own trades, but at least take some profit. Yeah, so the previous day low is taken out. Boom, just like this. Let me take a screenshot here. There we go. Because I want to delete that previous daily low. I see quite often you go quietly on trade until you put it on the screen. I don't never go quietly on the screen. You can rewind the stream. I literally said I will get into this trade. You probably are new here, completely fine. I literally take the trades live, literally looking at the order flow. What do you want me to do? Keep shouting? Let me not sell, guys! Let me not sell! 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 Is that what you wanna hear? What the hell? Yeah, I said I got tagged in, exactly. If you didn't hear, you probably need to listen better, my friends. Ah, I see, and I understand now. You probably like one of those streamers that keep shouting all the time. So when they hit TP, they shout like they're crazy, going crazy. Is that the type of streamer you like? Well, I got bad news for you. I'm not one of those. Most people didn't see this coming. Yeah, but I called it out though. I called it out. I'm looking for this trade. Yes, Seep. Yes, man. It did to get the New York low, previous day low, tapped into the Sunday open. And for you guys that are asking what's next, it's literally on my screen, brothers and sisters. It's literally on the screen. I'm looking for a failure. I don't want to see the next 4-hour closing below Sunday open. Neither fixed point of control. I would love to see closure above if I'm going to take a long, right? Would I take it short? I think now it's getting on a bit of a riskier side. First, we had a really nice expansion. 15 not there yet, so maybe it could drop, but 1 hour and 4 hour is undervalued, and these two usually have a really big weight when it comes to the valuation, and they start like a really good move. So for now it's in that 12-hour demand, but as I said, we cannot neglect that it tapped into that 8-hour demand as well. Sorry, 8-hour supply. This one, we had a drop, base drop type of supply. 12-hour, this one is valid as well. So rally, base drop, because this candle closed below the previous two candle. Yes, yes, this is the type of failure I want to see. Yes. Let me see, would I've hit 3R? Wow, I would have hit 3R to the freaking pip. That is crazy. Please explain before the trade plan, please. Please be here on time, Summit. I already explained, literally. So if you missed it out, be here on time, bro. I always repeat this. So today, people that were here early and paid attention got rewarded. If you're still wondering what I'm looking at, that means that you were not here early. Okay? Sorry, not sorry. Gavin says, anyone here on time who showed up consistently know what we are looking for and why catch the trade. Exactly. And I even explained it at the beginning of the show. I'm like, bro, guys, I'm looking at the trade here. This is the reason, this, and that. And this is the key level. This might be my target. Done. As I told you guys, I didn't need candle pull today. I just felt it. Mohammed Sharif says, could you give me a guide, the free indicator? Which one you talking about? The session indicator you're talking about, Mohammed? Oh, damn it, Yankov, you're funny. What's up, Mariam? How to get the short position box like you? Oh, I use the fib level. Simon, I use the fib level. So you can take a screenshot, feel free. So I usually you don't need the 1.5 hour because that's gonna show your 0.5 hour, but I just am gathering some data, so I have that option on for now. But yeah, so the basics are 0, 1, 2, 3, just that. 0 will be your basically your stop loss or your entry technically. 1 is your either entry or stop loss, doesn't really matter. 2 will be your 1R, 3, 2R, and so on and so on. Oh, nice rejection from fixed point of control. Not bad actually, because if the 4-hour closes below Sunday open, I think this could drop more. But then I will look at what we can target if that happens. Jalen says I made money. Thanks, bro, for the help. Awesome, my friend. Awesome. Good job. Dinesh says you're super good. Appreciate it. Sure, Mohammed. I'll go through it soon. You're going to sell from 43.49. Okay. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Does it trade Sunday night? Sunday in my time zone the market is closed. So do you mean like New York session upcoming? Wow, nasty drop. Holy. FT, appreciate you subscribing, my G. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the feedback, Kimberly. Aryam, I'm mixed. I'm Brazilian, Japanese, and Iranian. Based on your name, I would assume you're also Middle Eastern. Thank you, Red. Appreciate you, my friend. What's up, Rotani? Okay, so people asking about the VIP. First of all, what you need to do is join our free Telegram. The link is in the description. You join the free Telegram. This is where we share some value as well. On a daily basis, we share the key levels we're looking for. So if you paid attention to the key levels Andre shared yesterday, you would have been able to catch this gold short with us yesterday as well. But anyways, you click on the pinned message at the top here. You read through this post on how you can get access. So on a short summary, you can access either by having a Vantage broker, that you have to have a minimum deposit there, or if you are in a restricted country, you can also join in with a one-time payment fee, and all you need to do is just DM our support here. And in the VIP, first of all, the most important one, you get the educational series video. So everything top down is explained of how we trade and what we use and what are the tools we use. So first is the volume profile, which is the most important one that we always use on a daily basis on everything basically. Second, supply and demand, that I always use as well on a higher time frame. Very important to have your correct bias and just overall more confidence. Third, correlations, which is very important as well. COT data for more higher time frame analysis. And seasonality, one of my favorite, and open interest, very good to catch those like on a higher time frame reversal. And also the momentum you can catch really nice with this. And last but not least for now is the execution and risk management. More videos might be released soon, so you get the full educational series video, and also you get the inside the main channel where I share my analysis videos, daily analysis video, me and Andre. We also have Pavel that shares his crypto, Ronak his macro analysis, and we have the channel for each basically specific asset or category. So we have the chat for gold and metals that we always post. Anybody can chat here. We share the analysis, we talk about potential setups and much more. As you can see, the winning trades as well, where everybody shares. Look at that beautiful Nguyen, amazing, beautiful, and also much more. Not forget to mention that you also have access, will have access to our shadow intel indicators as well. So our stack of indicators that we have here, like valuation scanner that I use on a daily basis, the seasonal forecaster, meme is small, welcome to the stream. So yeah, seasonal forecaster, we have the many more indicators regarding to the COT and so on. Yeah, it's interesting. It could drop a little bit more because I talked about this cycle top here last week and it took like 3 days, but so far seems like it found the top right now. And if this is going to be the drop, definitely can drop to maybe the 4200 or ish, or maybe 4300. I would say 4300, yeah, more realistic if the momentum is gonna be there, because the daily is overvalued against the dollar, so it could keeps dropping a little bit for now. Man, what a beautiful trade though. Okay, let me catch up with the chat here. You're from Pakistan, welcome. Great to hear that, Mariam. Ah, you're Redempto, you have 2 accounts. Ah, okay. Got it, Redempto. Appreciate you, Hedy Cheng, appreciate you. Thank you, man. I'm about to get funded. Oh, nice. This is where the fun begins, after you get funded. Evaluation stage, it's easy work. The funded stage where things get serious. Yankov says VIP 100% worth it. Made 4.3k since joining 2 weeks ago. That is crazy. But also you've been putting in the work, right? So that's the fruits of your labor. So we are really happy to have good members like you guys inside that are hardworking and just putting in the work, you know, not lazy, not looking for just be there and do nothing, you know, because we can teach everything in the world to you guys, but if you don't put in the work, regardless of the strategy, you ain't gonna get anywhere, my friends. Give me the buy signal so I can go full margin. Oh, my friend, you're gonna just keep waiting for that, so you ain't gonna ever see me doing that. Maybe targeting the range value low. You are right, let me actually check it. Where's the value low? You are right actually, but there's that high volume node there at that range, you see. Let me delete this. It's getting in my way, it's annoying. You see this high volume on the range? That's where it's finding some sort of supporter or resistance, however you want to call it. It's actually support, yeah. This high volume node. Oh, what the hell did I do? There you go, that high volume node. Boom. So right now it's struggling a little bit. Mohammed says another short may be on value low on the daily range. What do you say about that? It could be, it could be. But what I would say is, personally, I would wait for this 4-hour closure in 12 minutes, because if this 4-hour closes below, I would say we have a better chance to drop. But cannot forget that this is where the 4-hour was ranging, right? So that's where the fixed level came from. This is the 4-hour range, so it could easily also come down, maybe swipe the next 4-hour, comes down, swipe this 4-hour, and then tries to flip bullish because of the valuation. But just because it's undervalued doesn't mean that it can't go any lower. So I always use the valuation scanner as extra confluence, never as my trade analysis, if that makes sense. Like, I don't go like, if it's undervalued, I'm gonna buy. We start always at 8 p.m. New York time, Mariam. So basically the Asia Open. Make sure to be here on time, because the beginning of the stream is where I give my full analysis. Jordan, welcome to the stream. Japman says, really the goat. Appreciate it, my friend. Israel says, bro, what is your setting on fixed range volume profile? We will be dropping the video inside the free Telegram soon of how you can use the volume profile and how to put your setting. So join our free Telegram. The link is in the description. The video will be posted there, but this is basically the setting. So regardless, join the free Telegram, because the video we're gonna share is about how you can also implement the volume profile. A quick video about that for the people inside the free. And also, let me show you something. Yesterday we did post the volume profile setting inside the free channel. As you can see, all these wins piling up, going crazy. Let me find it actually before I do. That's better. There you go, found it. This post is about the volume profile. So join our free Telegram, and we did hit 13k subs as well. We've been absolutely freaking growing, man. So I currently live in Japan, Maria. What's up, Vase? Nice, Nicholas. 5.5R. Freaking amazing, bro. Freaking amazing. I just didn't want to risk it personally. If not, I would have definitely held it for that 3R. On my CFD account, I was holding for way lower. But I'm happy with the results. I'm completely fine. I think I managed it pretty damn well. I'm happy. We could have easily bounced from here, but dropped more, so good for you guys. A lot of sellers now trapped at the bottom. Right before the 4-hour closure? It's getting interesting, not gonna lie. Like, look at this, no aggressive seller, just at bottom. If this one closed below, oh my days, we're gonna drop. But if it goes above like this, sellers are gonna get freaking wrecked here. No, Christian, I'm not in a trade. We already took some profit. We already hit TP. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, Mohammed. Thank you for reminding me, my friend. So the session map indicator, which we will be dropping the link soon on the chat, is free. You can download it. So let me go on a 15-minute time frame. That's better. So the things you're gonna get inside in the session map indicator, which is free, first of all, is the sessions that you can see Asia, London, and New York. It's really good because you see a lot of times that I talk about the session sweep, session sweep, and then the reversal. You can literally see here New York took out London low, boom. So if you have this kind of indicator, it's gonna be way easier for you to spot this kind of stuff. Even like here, look at London made the low, boom, this is the long we actually took inside the VIP as well during London session. It took some time, but it got there. Second is you get the weekly divider. This orange line you see here is the weekly open here and closure, right? So you can literally use your volume profile on a previous weekly level without wondering where is the open, where is the close. And also we have the daily separator line, which it shows for every day, so you don't also gonna be wondering where is the open, where is the close. You literally draw from the white line to the white line, boom, you get the daily level, right? I turn it off because I already know what are the times, so I don't need to know that. But yeah, it's a very good indicator. It's very handy and it's free also, so it's a really decent, really amazing indicator that I also use on a daily basis. And also don't forget, you have to just adjust the timing based on when you install the indicators, right? So let me know if that was easy to understand, Mohammed. Tech 87, appreciate you subscribing, G. Welcome to the stream. Are you leaving? No, I'm not leaving. We just started the stream. It bounced from a low volume node at 43.28. Alright, appreciate you for letting me know that. Low volume node off is at that range. Yes. Yeah, it's also that fixed value low of that range, right? So either way, you can see prices just hover around this high volume node here because there's a lot of volume transacted at that range here. So also makes sense to just either have a nice reaction and reversal or just range around it again. I trade CFD as well, I mean. Are you new to the futures by any chance? I can explain it to you. I already checked the cold delta buyers. I use the order flow on Tradeobait. Sure, I'll explain it to you soon. Just give me a moment. I have to do something quickly. Alright, so Can you do top-down analysis? Be here on time, brother. We already did the full analysis at the beginning of the stream. That's when we do, and when I give my full analysis. If you were here at the beginning, you would have been able to catch this trade. So make sure to be here on time. I go live on a daily basis, Monday through Friday on Asia session, so 8 p.m. New York time. Be here on time, and you would have been able to catch this beauty of a trade right at the session open. Okay, so if you're new to the futures, it's basically the same thing. It's just that the names might be different, but it's literally the same thing. So if you want to enter with a limit order, if it's above the price, and if you want to enter on buy, it is gonna be the buy stop, right? Like for example, just like here, if I want to enter, it's gonna be buy stop, but if it's a sell, it's gonna be a sell limit. And if it's below, it's the other way around. It's a buy limit and a sell stop. If you trade only on TradingView, which you can, it's you can literally connect your account, and then you can literally put your stop loss already, and then whatever, right? Doesn't really matter. But if you trade on TradeObate, you have to set it manually. So if you're on a long here, let's say you enter with a buy stop, and if you want to put the TP, you have to put a sell limit. Why? Because you're buying here, and in order for you to get out of the position, you have to sell it, right? So it has to be a sell limit. Same with the stop loss. If it's below, instead of being like for example sell limit, it is gonna be sell stop for your stop loss, right? So same thing. If you're on a sell, your stop loss will be the buy stop, and your TP will be buy limit. So that's a quick explanation, but it's literally not much difference. Also, instead of lots, it's just contract, right? So you can't really do the same as CFD. Like for example, if you want to risk, I don't know, exactly $25, depending on where you enter on futures, you can't really do that, because it might be different. For example, if your stop loss gonna be here, but you want to risk 30, your minimum contract is 1 on micro. So sometimes you cannot really risk the same amount, but it has to be a range of what you are willing to risk. That's why I like to trade CFD also, because you have also it's pretty much the same. Let me first say that first. But you have an opportunity of maybe holding the trades, which you can do on futures as well, but not on the prop firms, most of them. But on CFD, like the Vantage we use, you can literally hold overnight. You can trade the same way without any rules, you know, because it's gonna be your money, and that's something I like to do as well. That's why I trade with both. But ultimately the goal is to have like a very decent amount of size in my personal account in Vantage, and then just trade that, and that's gonna be, I think, way better. But anyways, 4 hour did end up closing above Sunday open. I'm not saying it couldn't drop anymore from here, but let's see what's gonna happen. It could also be a buy from Sunday open, but I think from here it's gonna be way riskier to buy, because you can easily just make another topic and then drop, right? I think for me here is gonna be way better. Look good for long, yeah, kilo, depending on if it pushes up, because for the momentum's still there, so I'm not gonna go like very aggressively against this momentum on the 4 hour, because the momentum on 4 hour, when it catches that momentum actually, oh man, it's nasty. Like literally this trade we took yesterday as well, right? On New York. So this is the trade from yesterday, this is the trade from today. So just catching that momentum. A lot of people took this reversal as well. Cool, that's completely fine too. But man, momentum is building on the 4 hour. So I'm not gonna go against it very aggressively. Either I just look for a quick scalp to the upside and manage my trade much faster, or I'll wait for a pullback, see some sort of resistance wherever my key level is, and then start to see the reversal from there, and then catch the rest of the momentum. That's the way I really like to trade when the 4 hour is in a momentum. So you can also backtest it and see how it works, but when the 4 hour momentum is there, oh man, you can catch some nasty trades, like really in a good way, like here too I caught some really nice trades. Then range did nothing, pushed up, some of my poor choices came here, but then 4 hours started to build momentum, boom. I'm usually very good in range trading, but when it comes to ranges like this, in a bigger range, oh man, the amount of money I made in this range literally doubled my account, tripled my account, I believe, here. And if you got in here and you're still holding, all I'm gonna say, congrats, you have big balls, my friend. You have balls of steel. Harry, would you take trade from Sunday open to POC? Could you explain? Depends. I think the context matter. Like at this exact moment, I wouldn't. Why? And the reason is because the 4 hour is in that momentum, right? If it flips bullish, then yes, maybe it could go to that POC. But the reason I say that, I've seen so many times on the 4 hour, it builds a momentum, drops, pushes up, everybody thinks it's reversing, including me sometimes. Then what happens is just make another bigger top wick and then reverses and then keep the momentum, right? So that's the reason I don't like to be too aggressive when we're in a momentum like this, to go contrarian, to go against the trend or counter trend, however you want to call it, doesn't matter. But I think one key level we can look for now is that fixed value low. I think we are almost there, or actually below it. Fixed value low, boom. Would I take the short from here? Based on the momentum, I would say yes, but also no, because we already got rejected once here. So what's gonna stop for it to get rejected again? You know, it's really possible. It literally gave back everything, like 0.2% in one pullback. So imagine if you get into short here and boom, reverse to the upside. $43.18? $43.18? You mean on futures? No, you mean on spot, right? $43.18. $43.18 is way lower. Do you think it will have a reversal reaction from 4300-ish? Potentially, because we have that demand around there too. The daily demand, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, we have that daily demand around there. I believe also 12 hour. Yes. So I'm not saying it would reverse, but some sort of reaction, possibly. We got more opportunities inside ranges than trendy volatile moves. Exactly, Ronak. Especially if you know how to trade the ranges. If you know how to trade the ranges, looking for the high volume nodes, low volume nodes, the value high, value low. Look for that failure to break out. Oh man, such a beautiful reversals comes from there. What is your win rate? What is your win rate? You let me know your win rate. Maybe we need to wait for it to break and come back the same area for short, isn't it? Potentially. It looks good like right now, the rejection from fixed value low, but you see all these sellers at the bottom, every time they try, they kind of can't really break this level. This is the reason it's holding me back. Look at the POC of the previous candle, and this blue bubble here, or blue dot, is a divergence. That means that one side was very aggressive and the other side ended up winning. So for example, in this case, sellers were more aggressive at the bottom, but buyers wrecked the sellers here. So, and I like to see that for reversal. And look at this, every time comes down, a lot of sellers, but haven't followed through. So it definitely need to close below here for the continuation. Again, I'm not saying it's not gonna go lower. Nobody knows what's gonna happen next. But if it wants to go lower, for me it has to close below here for me to take shorts. I just started learning with you yesterday. It was my first trade with you. Win rate is 100%. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I agree with you, Nicholas. I agree with you. That's why I'm on the fence of shorting the momentum here, because the momentum is starting to slow down. Could go lower, but I'm not gonna risk it. Well, seems like sellers are trying to push it lower. That's a very large amount of sellers. And by the way, this is on minis, not on micro, right? Because when you see this big of a bubble or this amount of sellers on minis, that means that this is some really big players. This is not some random retail trader, bro. Like, I don't even remember when was the last time I saw this big of a contract getting opened here. Like, it was yesterday, but like doesn't happen that often. You see, whenever it happens, wow, look at that, still going. Yep, as I said, big battle here. If these sellers would have get absorbed, this price would have reversed immediately, and if it closing below, it could drop more. I'm still on after secured partial profits. Pfft, you are crushing it then, Mohammed. Then I will give you the title of Balls of Steel. News is kind of scary to trade. Yes, Strawberry, that's why I don't trade the news. I intentionally trade SMC, and do I? As I said before, I used to trade SMC, so some stuff I still use it, but it's just basic price action, basic like trading knowledge. It's not exactly like ICT, SMC. It could be, but it's just, to me, it's just basic trading knowledge. So anybody knows that kind of stuff. You mean balls of gold? That's a good one. $100 to pass the account? Nice, nice. GG, Kishore. Mohammed, they will get back to you as soon as possible. We are getting a lot of messages, so they will get back to you as soon as possible, my friend. You just know where institutions are going to enter, so you unintentionally trade SMC. Okay, so you mean actual smart money, right? Not just some basic SMC. No, but as I said, bro, I'm just your average trader, brother. I just trade with what I see. And all I see is a lot of sellers stepping in. So if they would have get trapped, boom, reversal. If not, they would have pushed the price lower. I learned that the hard way, that I can't really be married to my bias, you know? Like imagine you were looking for a buy here. Oh no, it's gonna push up. Oh, this is the pullback. Buy. Wrecked. Oh, this is gonna be the pullback. Wrecked. Oh, doji candle. I'm gonna long. Wrecked. So never get married to your bias, bro. In general, I'm saying, regardless of what you trade, because you're gonna miss out on opportunities like this, right? Like as I said, I was looking for a long continuation here, and I took it actually before the stream. I'm like, okay, let me see if it can push up. Got in literally here at the break of this candle. Failed, so I closed here. Oh, nice rejection. I'm gonna give this one another try. Failed, so I closed here. So 2 small losses. Fine, it is what it is. And I was like, okay, 1 hour close below, all these rejections. I don't think we're gonna push up. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fixed value high. First, use it as a support, broke below, resistance, resistance, and resistance. So I was like, okay, I don't think we're gonna see a lot of buyers stepping in here. So looked at the order flow. What was happening? Buyers got trapped. This is on the 5-minute, by the way. Buyers got trapped. Buyers got trapped. Big sellers. I'm like, we good. We are super good. So never get married to your bias. But that would have been a banger of a trade. If somebody's still holding, well done, well done. Considering long soon. I don't know about soon. Because I will see the momentum on the 4 hour. Let's see. I don't know if I want to go against this momentum here. Again, the trade I wanted to get in for the short continuation was here, but the reason I didn't get in is that sellers were trying to push the price down here, but they couldn't break this level until it was broken, right? So I'm not gonna FOMO enter here because there's a chance it could pull back before dropping again. Yeah, I did calculate. It's not gonna be over 5 hour or something, right? Yeah, it would have been 5 hour by now. As you guys saw in Telegram that I posted in the main channel for people inside the VIP, I want to target here actually, this low. But I was like, yeah, let me just get the profit. I saw this pullback. Yeah, I don't really care about. Take the profit, get out. Greed definitely costed me so much profit, so much money, that I don't really care anymore, bro. Oh, but it could have been extra $500, $1,000. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna add it to my journal. Something new to learn. You know, I'm gonna mark out the market condition. I'm gonna mark out the momentum. Where we in a momentum? What type of momentum? Where we in a supply or a demand? All that stuff. And when I have enough data, cool, then I'll change my approach. I have to be adaptable, right? But doesn't mean because there's gonna happen one time or two or twice I'm gonna change my approach. Nope. So the minimum I usually go for every trade is 2 to 1. So anything above that is just bonus to me, you know. But man, what a drop. Holy. No, I didn't take the second trade, STN. As I said, I wanted to, but I just explained why I didn't take it. So it made sense to me not to take it. It could have easily pushed up as well. For a chap that wants to long, never try to swim against the big waves, my son. Exactly. Or as some traders say, thank you for the liquidity, my friend. Look at that. Still wants to drop. Alright, catch you next week, Craig. Or maybe in a couple hours inside the VIP. But I think holding your wins is better than holding your losses. What do you think? Oh yeah, for sure, of course. If you lose your, if you hold your losses over time, you're gonna be wrecked, right? But there's a good balance you have to find based on your personality and your strategy. Because if you wanna always hold for your trades, you're gonna be greedy, you know. If you wanna hold for a longer, like risk to reward, and you take profit along the way, that's completely fine. Because if you just put your stop loss on break even and don't take profit and just let it run, one pullback when you're maybe what 3-4 R, you're gonna be break even. You know how much money you left on the table? You know how much unrealized PNL you left here? You know, it's not really gonna be worth it over time. And I usually don't take profit around 1 R most of my trades. Some of them I do. So for me it doesn't make sense to hold it for too long if I see a potential just opportunity for taking the profit and just getting out of the market, you know. Nowadays I want to be less times on the chart. I want to catch my trade, cool, I'm done, make my money, I'm out, you know, wait for the next opportunity. Like here too, probably would have been a TP, almost would have been 1 hour by now, but it is what it is, you know. I'll look for more opportunity. So if you're gonna be greedy, yeah, it's gonna cost you. And I don't really like to take profit all the time when I wanna leave for like a bigger runner like this. Let's say this would have been like a 6 hour trade, right? If you take profit at 1 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, your overall risk to reward is probably gonna be like 5 maybe 4.5 hour, right? So personally, I like to just put my stop loss on break even on 1 hour, let it run. If it goes to 2, maybe 3 hour, cool, take my profit, you know. Instead of letting a big runner like this take profit, take profit, take profit, take profit, take profit, and then at the end of the day your actual risk to reward is gonna be like 2.5, for example, right? If that's your approach, that's completely fine, and especially if you can catch always the big trades. But personally, I don't want to do that. Rob the bank and get out. Exactly, man. Exactly. Must hold the trade since yesterday candle pull. You're actually right. You're actually right. This would have been the trade. This is where we pulled the candle. Let's see actually. So we took profit at 3R. That was New York session actually. Where's Asia? Where was the trade that we took? I cannot remember. But it was something like around here, I believe. Oh man, that would have been 9.5 R. That's crazy though, that's crazy. I can't remember where we took the short on Asia session yesterday. But holy, even yesterday's trade would have been a freaking banger. $7R. But it's always coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? We always think about this stuff when the market already made the move, right? If it was that easy, we would have caught everything. That's why I prefer to just catch some sort of the move. Cool, I'm out. Next opportunity. Literally yesterday. Took the short, boom, done, drop. Masaki, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you subscribing, G. So yeah, by the way fam, we also hit 3,600 subs. Drop a big W in the chat. I don't see them W's being spam on the chat. I've been trading over 3 years, I think 3.5 years. Yeah, we started in April. We are in, yeah, almost 3.5 years. Any profit is better than no profit. Profit winning. Trade is winning. Trade always. Yeah, indeed, man. Indeed, my friends. See if I can find it. Where is it? Trying to find something here. Okay. Maybe today we forget to like the stream. Oh, you have to like the stream. That's the bare minimum. That's literally, you get into the live, you gotta like the stream. Profitable from how long? Towards the end of 2025 is where I started to see more consistent results. I still had some bad months along the way, that's completely normal, but been way more consistent and been making money definitely towards the end of 2025. And January was one of my biggest months with that 40R trade in silver, a swing trade. It was a scalp, ended up being a swing trade. So it was when gold and silver were just booming. Price doesn't pull back heavy, enter on a fixed POC, swing POC. Absolutely, swing POC is gonna be important. I think it probably did here too. Let me check. There you go. Holy, with this first move we had the bottom here, from the top to the bottom, swing value low, aligning with the Sunday open a little bit lower. Oh la la, that was beautiful. So possibly you can do the same here. Possibly. Let me check the order flow. Do you have anything around there? Depends on this 15-minute closure. If this 15-minute closes like this and pulls back to the point of control, maybe that could be a nice setup. But yeah, at some point it's gonna correct this whole move here. So we could look for the bigger swing, the whole move, you know, which aligns with the Sunday open. And also value low, maybe aligning with the fixed value low of that bigger range. So this is definitely not what I'm looking anymore. I was looking for a failure here, close above, continuation, but this was definitely a momentum here. Yes, it does match the Sunday open. Do you do one-on-one mentoring? That's something I've been planning to maybe start as well. Definitely will keep you guys updated, but for now, I'm gonna be here every day, my friends. There's almost 210 of you guys here, and we have reached 112 likes, so smash that like button, fam. Let's reach 150 easily, because that means that half of you guys haven't liked the stream. So stop being lazy, smash that like button, smash that thumbs up, and let's freaking crush it. Look at that. Beautiful noogie. Second one. Oh no, that was the first one, the same that we took, right? Beautiful, man. Look at that. Crushing it. Everybody crushing it. Nguyen as well, as I shared earlier. Man, yesterday's results were crazy. We freaking smashed it on New York. That was such a good move after PPI. Called out this move inside the VIP as well. Right before, let me see if I can find it. Look at that beautiful trade updates. There we go. Previous day value low. What did I said? Let's pay attention to the previous day value low now in case it keeps pushing up, and see if they can find any resistance at the top. And yesterday I was waiting for a tap into the current week value low, but almost tapped into it. But then I saw that it tapped into the high volume node, so this potential trade would have been nice as well. A lot of guys took it as well. And yeah, man, the results are speaking for itself. Like, it's not even me. You can literally see the wins from everybody here. Anyway, we had a very nice feedback from Simon. I have to find it here. The power of candle pull. I have to find it here, but there we had a lot of feedbacks. Simon. There you go. I've gotta say, this is by far the best group I've ever been in for trades, hand down. Hats off to the guys who created it and showing us the way. And Simon found us, I believe, through the stream, and he joined recently, and he's been absolutely crushing it as well. you click the like button twice, so you unliked it. You have to click once. If you click twice, it's gonna unlike it. Check out the daily valuation and perfect rejection from macro supply. Yes, I've already shown this, Ronak. I shown this at the beginning of the stream. The daily supply and also the valuation. Did it took out the 12-hour demand? Yes, it did took out the 12-hour demand. Yep, unbound for a daily demand, which is at 4304.1. The momentum is crazy though. Listening and taking notes. That's awesome, Base. As I said, if you guys lock in, put in the work, you're just gonna learn so much more, and just the results are gonna just speak for themselves, you know? Considering long from 3404? No, I just said it's a daily demand. It really depends. It could literally slash through it as well. Let's take a look what we have there. How is the swing looking of this whole move? We have the low volume node there. We have that low volume node there. Could be interesting. I'm gonna keep an eye on this low volume node. Aligns with that daily demand. I just want to see if there's gonna be any type of reaction from there. So let me clean up my chart a little bit. Fix POC, delete, value high, current week as well. Keeping my chart clean. That's the way I like to trade. Someone is dumping real hard. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely from the buyers. I mean, this is not some random movement. They were planning this shit. Look at the sells at the beginning of the day. So it's not, it's actually big contract, but not at the same time. Then buyers pushed up, buyers trap, then the big player stepped in right when I had TP, right? And then dropped. Buyers tried to push up, couldn't. Sellers struggled a little bit again here. That's why I didn't want to take this short. But then they were able to win the battle, and then boom, dropped them even more. This is definitely not some random movement. This is some big players. it. And you know there's a high volume node, so you saw me marking out the swing level, right? On volume profile, whenever you see these big spikes like this is called the high volume node, right? And whenever you see lower volume here, it's called low volume node, like here, like here, like here. And the reason here is point of control is because this is where the most volume has been transacted, right? That's why it's high volume, right? But not all is gonna be point of control, because not all of them is gonna be where the most volume has been traded, right? So that's why it's called high volume node and low volume nodes. So this hasn't anything to do with just a swing level. It can be previous daily level, it can be previous weekly volume profile, and it can still find the low volume and high volume nodes. Just managed to hop on during smoke break. What's the green box under the price? I just explained it right now, brother. So we'll love to see you being here on time as well, brother, because we caught this beautiful short here, because the beginning of the stream is where I give my full analysis. Still buzzing from that trip today. Yeah. That would have been a banger of a trade. Well, it was already, but I mean, if you guys hold it, that trade. 6.7R. Perfect, to the pip, 7R. Absolute beauty. It's forming equal lows on the 4-hour, is it? Yeah. It also took out the low actually by like 2 pips or something. It'd be interesting to start seeing the pullback now and paying attention to the swing value low. I'm gonna mark out the swing value low for now, because it could easily find the resistance over there, and also the fixed value low of the bigger range, if you're wondering, the 1-hour range there. Next entry, I just explained it, bro. Are you not paying attention? Do you trade STDV? What the hell even is that? You're having FOMO now? Not good. Maybe walk for like 5 minutes or something, walk out from the chart, take some deep breath. Because whenever you have that feeling is when you're gonna not have the best decision making. I closed chart just watching you. Okay, that's one way to do it. No, I don't use that, brother. Do you use it? Have you been able to catch a lot of 1 to 10 trades? Let us know in the chat. Very good, I can show you some bills from today. Sure. Show it to us. Yeah, you did miss on something really nice, bro. We took the trade here. Some people closed it lower, some people still holding. I booked my profit and I was like, I'm out. But it kept dropping. So I'm not worried at all. I'm happy with my management. And if you missed it, make sure to be here on time next time for the shrimps, 8 p.m. New York time. None at the moment. No, I don't have. But the question is, how often can you catch 1 to 10 trades? And what's the win rate about that? Because I would assume it's not that high of a win rate. So it's a big risk to reward ratio. What time do you start? I just said New York, 8 p.m. New York time. Every day, Monday through Friday. It bounced from the swing lower. Bruh. Oh. Not the whole swing, but just the latest swing high to the low. Magic touch, god damn it. Wow, literally magic. Holy. To the pip. You're actually in the SPY? Ooh. Good luck, bro. Depends on where your stop loss is. Good luck. So far I have 70% win rate from trading in the past 2 weeks. So I trade 1 to 2 days. Just 2 weeks? That's nothing for a data, bro. 2 weeks is nothing for data. Have you done any backtesting to see the win rate overall? Because 2 weeks is just literally nothing on every strategy. That's literally nothing for the data. Oh, okay, so if you backtest it at least 4 months, that's still better. So sometimes it takes 1 to 3 days. Yeah, depending on where your stop loss is, if the movement is good, it can work like something like this, right? Like for example at the top, like even though I didn't cut like the whole move, but I cut many moves here. Like I shorted the Asia here, New York short, today Asia short as well, so I don't really care if I catch the whole move because I'm not swing trading. Sometimes I do, but alright, take care, Krishna. Appreciate you for joining us as always. Did you take any trades till now? Did you just join in? Because we just caught this beautiful short here, bro. Make sure to be here on time, 8 p.m. New York time. That's when I start streaming, and that's where I give my full analysis. And people that were here on time as always got rewarded. What? Oh, you marked the low volume node? Were you here like 5 minutes ago? 10 minutes ago? Because I did explain why I marked it out, and somebody also asked, and I showed the whole process of why I marked it out and how to get the low volume node. You're here but you didn't heard it? Well, I'm gonna explain it again, but please pay attention because this is like the third time somebody asked. So the swing level, if you take from this low to this top on a 1 hour time frame, you get the volume profile, right? Overall, you see this low spike here, that's the low volume node. And when there's big spikes like this, it's called high volume node. A lot of the times these levels works as a magnet, like especially if it's low volume node. Sometimes it comes, boom, some sort of reaction, and then whatever happens after that is just whatever markets want to do, right? Same thing on a high volume node. We can backtest this on a previous daily, previous weekly level, all works. Like look at this high volume node at the top, right? Let me mark out actually with the box. This is a high volume node, right? There you go. Hovered around many times, and look at that when it closed below. Used as a resistance. Close below, resistance. 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 You see? So it's important to always just pay attention to the high volume and low volume node. But of course, you're not gonna mark out everything because your chart is just gonna be full of rectangles. I'm gonna close at 4,300. Nice. That's a good TP. Just keep an eye on the 4306 as well, just in case there is a reaction. How much time did it take to learn order flow? Right now I've been trading with using order flow for about almost 7 months, like 6, maybe 7 months. But I know there's so many stuff to learn, and I've been doing a lot of forward testing since you can't really backtest on this kind of stuff for that long. Like I think you can watch for like couple days back. That's it. Correct me, Ryu, if understanding is wrong. If it breaks low volume note, then it may fall sharply. I wouldn't say fall sharply, but depends also, right? Like not all low volume nodes are gonna be respected and just bounce from it, right? It could have just a small reaction and then drop more. It could also just swipe a little bit lower and then reverse to the upside, right? So it's not gonna be guaranteed that it's gonna go up, but there is a reason why these levels has been holding, right? So I'm expecting some sort of reaction. I'm not saying we're gonna fully reverse from here or just fully drop from here, because if it drops from there, then we can definitely watch out for the previous weekly value high, which is at 42.65. So for now, I just want to see if there's gonna be any sort of reaction, because we do have this range right below as well that we can mark out. Been watching you over a month. Every day you give perfect trade. Appreciate you, Sandeep. It's not gonna be always perfect, but I'll try my best to use the confluences that I can see here. And trust me, I have done a lot of like learning and then just watching videos, try to just search for the knowledge, you know. And there's still so many more things that I want to learn. Trading is one of those professions that you're gonna be always learning something new, right? Whenever you think you're on top of the world and you think you know everything and you think you know what the hell the market is doing, you're gonna learn something new. The market's gonna slap you in the face. Gonna be like, here you go, that's a new thing to learn, my friend. Boom, slap in the face. Would you consider gold to be in a range from 7th of August 1 hour time frame? 2000 hours? What? Seventh of August. 7th of August. Ah, like this one, like this whole. Yes, I agree with you. I've been saying this for the past couple of days as well. Since it's not like this kind of range overall, it just finally pulled back. I would say yes, we are in that range overall. But the momentum is building here, right? It could easily just swipe the lows and then push up and then go up, and then I would say creates a more clean range. So before this, I was just using the internal range. So this range that I have marked up, and this overall range, which we broke out of it. So I took many trades from here. I took this long here on London session, it was, I believe. Yes, 4 p.m. my time. We took this short here, but I didn't know if it was gonna range. But anyways, we took the short on Asia. No trades here for me. And this was CPI, so I didn't trade. And this was PPI yesterday. And this is where we took the short on New York session. Actually, this was it, sorry. as you can see, I have it here. That was Asia. So on Asia we shorted. You can watch the stream from yesterday, and on New York we shorted as well, and today we shorted as well. So I love trading ranges. I really love trading ranges. I'm not gonna say sell zone, but this could be a resistance, right? Center. Potentially. Could find some sort of resistance over there. That could be interesting. Matt Hamani says, love your learning attitude. Appreciate you. And quickly, while we wait for gold to make some move, I just want to welcome our recently joined members inside the VIP that we had for the past couple of days. We had Dejan, Amar, welcome, great to have you guys inside the VIP. Arif, Chris, I believe we have Thomas Mueller too. The Thomas Mueller himself. That's how big we are getting. Even the Thomas Mueller himself has joined us. Alabi, welcome. So, and also Eagles, welcome. And quickly, I want to show also again the wins on the gold for the people that might have missed it. Nugi, this is the same trade from stream, very well done. Nguyen again, see, took some profit, left the restaurant, boom. This is like a very good like approach as well. Just maybe one take profit and then boom, the rest close below. And the new people, if you guys are here watching the stream, I'm gonna go quickly through how to navigate through the VIP. So first thing first that you have to pay attention, we have two groups that you're gonna join into the VIP. First is the red icon and the black icon. And if you let's say have more messages like this, you can always pin the group at the top. You see, like for example, I have this group's pinned, so literally at the top, so you're never gonna miss out when there's a message or the chat goes lower. So always try to pin the groups so it's gonna be always at the top, right? So the red icon group, which is the main, is where we share our analysis. It's gonna be me, Andre, Ronak with his macro analysis, and Pavel with the crypto. And this is where we post about the setups. And then you're gonna have access to this black icon group as well. That's gonna be for majority of you guys to also chat as well. So first group at the top is gonna be the educational series video. And yeah, let me quickly go back to the main channel, because you see this is where we give our trade updates as well. See, the trades were called out beforehand, the SPY zone that I called out, boom, pushed up. So all the analysis are shared here beforehand on the main channel as well. And then when you go to the group that you guys can chat also, I suggest you guys to go through the educational series video just to see the amount of values that we have here inside the videos here that Andre has been making. So most of the videos are over like 20 or 30 minutes, which is packed with value. You're gonna have the general chat. So as you can see, I showed the new members joined in as well. The winning trades, so whenever you take a win, you can post it on the wins section, as all of these guys here has been posted. The gold chat, which everybody can chat, share their analysis, what they're looking for. And this is the scenario Alexander just shared here that he's looking for. So you can also just chat about what potential setups are you looking at. And then we have the educational chat where you can ask anything in regarding to the strategy itself, you know. Maybe you have a question regarding to the videos that you just watched from educational series video. And then dropping lower is the group that I suggest you guys definitely always keep an eye on for the higher time frame analysis. Is where Ronak posts his macro updates. You see, he always talks about gold, dollar, currencies, and he gives a full analysis why he's looking at that potential, either momentum or a reversal or a slowdown in general, right? So big values here. And then of course we have the chats for Bitcoin, currencies, indices, and oil and energies as well. Joining the VIP today, awesome. So people inside the VIP, let me know what do you guys think, like in general, your experience inside the VIP. Either if you are recently joined or maybe you've been in the VIP for a long time. Let me know, give us some feedback. Yeah, indeed. Yankov, as he said, he's already made 4.3k if I'm not wrong. So, in the past 2 or 3 weeks, 4.3k is amazing. Learn the missing piece, patience. Exactly, man. Patience is definitely where gonna help you out so much more. I'll probably just join that VIP just to be with you. Looking forward for you to join then, kiddo. The amount of people that welcomes you when you get in is insane. Whenever I see someone join, there's a lot of people welcoming others. Yeah, man, that's the culture we built, you know, because why not? Let's give them like a good experience. And also they just joined the VIP, so why not just welcome them, you know? And also we always keep it professional, so not to mention the amount of value we try to give always. The leaders are very knowledgeable and sharing with the community. Appreciate the feedback, HPI. Awesome community, very helpful. Yasin as well is one of our recently joined member as well. He's been crushing it as well. Your new short target 42.25. Holy crap, 42.25. How big of a move you're waiting for? Like 2% move. How many percent did already move today? 1.1. Okay. I mean, it's not impossible for gold, but let's see if we can get a good amount of pullback. I think I will join that as well. Hello, Bismal says, I'm happy to be a part of this community. I missed today's trade, but I'm excited to learn, improve, and catch the next opportunity with everyone. Well, great to have you in the community, my friend. And whenever you feel you have a question, feel free to drop inside the VIP, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Going down to 42.96.44. Oh, here comes the Mr. Crystal Ball again. Chill, appreciate you subscribing, my G. Welcome to the stream. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it for me today. As I said, I'm gonna be looking at that low volume node that I mentioned, so mark it out if you want to. 43.06 ish till 42.98.9, and just watch out for that level if there's gonna be any sort of reaction or not. I'm not saying if we're gonna reverse from there or drop from there. I'm just saying watch for that level to see if there's gonna be any sort of reaction. And if it pushes up towards this resistance I have marked up here, and if we see enough confirmation and slow down here, this could be a potential good short momentum from here. Alright, I think that's about it for me now. Regarding for the next couple setups, I will share inside the VIP. So looking forward to see you guys inside the VIP, and for the people that are not inside the VIP, see you guys next week on Monday. Okay, I'm gonna schedule the stream right after I close this one, and I will catch you guys next week. Cheers.